28 years later, the Bone Temple, the next trailer is officially here, guys. Let's go. I'm so hyped for this. So this is going to be like an initial reaction to the trailer. We'll give our thoughts, comments, and opinions. Then over the next few days on the channel, we'll do a more in-depth kind of breakdown analysis of what this trailer had to show us. So let's get into it and let's see what this trailer has in store for us. Here we go.
I've been developing an idea about the nature of the infection. When the infected attack, what do they see?
So, my initial reaction to that is, what do they see? So he has this theory that maybe when the infected attack someone, maybe they're not just attacking out of rage. Maybe they see them as a threat. Maybe they see them as a food source. Maybe there's all kinds of different reasons. But, I mean, it sounds like Kelson has something in mind as to why he thinks the infected attack humans and other people. So, I mean, is this going to kind of play into the kind of antidote that he's potentially going to be coming up with to try and cure Samson and the other infected? It's going to be interesting, but he obviously has an opinion that the infected see other people in a certain particular way. So I think that's going to play out in this film, and it's a very, very interesting take that Dr. Kelson has there.
Are you watching, Father? Master.
So just to go back for a second. So, I remember a good few months ago, I put up this theory on the channel. This is called the Richard Dunn Sports Center. We saw in the previous trailer, we saw the Jimmy Gang kind of walking out of the Richard Dunn Sports Center, but we never saw the inside of it. So now we have official confirmation that it looks like the Jimmy Gang may be using the Richard Dunn Sports Center here as their base of operations. Like I said, I did make a video about it. Here's a picture of the video, the thumbnail. I'll put the link in the description so you can check out. There was a bunch of people that did urban exploring inside the Richard Dunn Sports Center, so you can get a better look at it. Do check out that video. You'll find it very, very interesting. But yeah, so it looks like their base of operations could potentially be here. Very, very interesting. We will dive deeper into this when we get to our analysis in the next few days.
Master. Good. We travel the land.
So that was what was in the last trailer here, where we can see them walking through the car park of the Richard Dunn Sports Center. And that's where my theory came from, that they were using that, the Richard Dunn Sports Center as their base of operations. And like I say, in that previous part of the trailer we just looked at, where they're standing kind of in the swimming pool, it looks to be confirmed that that's kind of where their kind of base of operations may be. Whether it's permanently or temporarily, we'll have to wait and see.
We search for souls to deliver to hell.
Are you going to leave?
Yes. But obviously we're going to kill you first.
So he says, we search for people and we send their souls to hell. I mean, so again, playing into this kind of antichrist kind of motif that they have going on with Sir Jimmy Crystal here. Obviously, he's wearing that upside down cross, which a lot of people seem to think that the upside down cross represents obviously like Satan and you know, the satanic nature of his character. And now he's sort of saying about sending souls to hell, which is very, very interesting. But I mean, why is he wanting to send souls to hell? Does he think of himself as like the devil? Does he think of himself as like the Grim Reaper who's responsible for taking people out and kind of getting rid of what he seems to think is evil people in this world? I mean, he sees himself as some sort of antichrist savior by the look of it. And playing into that character is very, very interesting. So we'll have to see how that develops.
You first.
Yeah, so it does look like as well with that family. They turn up at this family house, this kind of farmhouse, and he begins torturing this family, and the family try to fight back. Ultimately, it doesn't go wrong. But I mean, what ends up happening to the family? I mean, that's the big question. Do the Jimmy Gang actually kill them off? Do they survive and come back to get revenge later on in the film? It's going to be interesting to see how their story develops if they're not just killed instantly by the Jimmy Gang. Okay, let's keep going here.
I haven't feared my life ending for many years.
So we have Sir Jimmy Crystal there turning up at the Bone Temple. This is something I've always been asking people. I'm not sure if anybody actually knows. Did Jimmy Crystal and the Jimmy Gang, did they know about the Bone Temple before they arrived there, or did they just happen to come across it by mistake? Did they sort of interrogate Spike and then Spike kind of revealed it? Did they already know and then tried to get it out of Spike? You know, either way, I mean, it's interesting to find out how they know about the Bone Temple and, you know, who told them, where did they find out? Was it Spike? Was it someone else? Was it just a mistake, a happenstance that they just come across it? I'm kind of interested to find out.
But today,
I'm in a bit of a bind. You're in a bit of a bind too.
I did feel fear.
So he says he did feel fear. Was he talking about... I think that could be a bit of a misdirection when he says, I did feel fear. Is he talking about Sir Jimmy Crystal and the Jimmy Gang, or is he talking about something else? Is he talking about an emotional fear to do with Samson? Because he's going to be trying to do this cure on Samson. Is he talking about... he felt fear as to the unknown of what could happen with the infected? Is he talking about Sir Jimmy Crystal here? I mean, I think that could be a bit of a misdirect. On the surface, it feels like he's talking about Jimmy Crystal, but I think he's talking about something else when we see the larger context of that scene play out in the film.
I did feel fear.
Okay, so we see there, he's got a vial. Let's just go back 1 second. So he's got a vial here. So he's come up with some sort of concoction, some sort of treatment here where he feels he's going to be able to cure Samson or help Samson to some degree. What exactly does this do? How does it help? What is Dr. Kelson's intentions here? You know, big questions kind of being asked here.
Now, a leap into the unknown.
Okay, there's a lot of images going very, very quickly here, so we're going to have to be careful. So it looks like that is a pretty powerful image right there. So it looks like Jimmy Crystal was taken over the Bone Temple, and again, we have the upside down cross, which to many people represents the devil, Antichrist, Satanism, all that kind of stuff. And he's put it in front of the Bone Temple to kind of put his mark, to kind of mark his territory, if you like. Okay, we get a great shot of the infected there. Some more of the infected. Then we have this barn on fire. I'm assuming that's from the family, the house. They were in that family kind of farmhouse. And they were kind of, the family were kind of roped up to the ceiling, kind of being interrogated or being tortured. And it looks like the barn's been set on fire. Whether the family is still inside or whether the family set the barn on fire and then managed to escape, that's going to be curious to find out as well. That tells me there, the fact that he's yelling and he's angry, that tells me that most likely the family probably escaped and that he's yelling because he wanted to send their souls to hell, as he said earlier in the trailer. And if they escaped, obviously that's going to make him very, very kind of angry. So that's kind of the way that I'm seeing it. That's only a theory, though. I could be proven wrong on that.
Okay, let's turn this up to 11.
Okay, so this is where it gets really curious. Okay, so we see Kelson there, and he's got this almost like powder, this kind of smoke. I mean, what is this? Who is he blowing it at? Is he blowing it at Jimmy Crystal or one of the gang members? Is it kind of like a sedation drug to sedate them or potentially poison? I mean, there's so many theories as to what this could be. Then we see that kind of really strange ritual that we saw in the last trailer, where he seems to be setting himself on fire or cleansing himself, some sort of weird ritual. Again, I really don't know what's happening here. If anyone has any good theories or ideas, let me know in the comment section. But the imagery is pretty striking, and whatever's going on here, pretty dramatic, and I can't wait to find out what exactly is happening here. Okay, let's just go back. Sorry, guys, 1 second. There's so much imagery going so fast here. Then we have Jimmy Crystal, which appears to be watching what's going on. Obviously, he's enjoying himself. Then we have Kelson there. He looks like he's kind of possessed. Potentially that serum that he was giving to Samson. Maybe he injected it himself. to see what the effects would be on himself, or maybe Jimmy Crystal got hold of the serum and then injected him with it, injected Dr. Kelson with it. Whatever's going on, it looks like he's not his usual self here, that's for sure. And that brings us to the end of the trailer there, the Bone Temple. There we go, guys. So that's the next trailer. I mean, some pretty damn cool stuff. The more I see of this, the more excited I get. I can't wait to see what happens between Kelson and Jimmy Crystal, having those two characters on screen. Also, we're going to be getting Cillian Murphy. Don't forget, Cillian Murphy's going to be appearing at the end of this film. That's been confirmed. I don't think the third movie in the trilogy has been greenlit yet. They're probably going to see how this one performs first. But, man, I'm definitely excited. If there's anything that I've missed out here that's of noteworthy in the trailer, guys, do go into the comment section and let me know. But like I say, we will be doing a further breakdown on the channel in the coming days. But thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think. And, you know, did this trailer get you interested? Did it you know, push your hype up? Did it sort of dial up the hype level for you? Or are you not feeling this movie whatsoever? Whatever your thoughts, comments, theories, opinions may be, let me know what this trailer did for you, and let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and like I say, if there's anything that stands out to you that I may have missed. Thanks so much, guys, and I will see you in the next video.